everyone, welcome back to English with Kavita Kapoor. Today I am there before you again with another revision video of chapter number 3 of the book Footprints Without Feet, which is The Midnight Visitor. In this chapter you will read about a secret agent who is very smart, fat and short. He was not that much tall and he was a very smart secret agent. His name was Ozebo. You have already read this chapter, but to make this chapter more clear, I am just going to teach you the brief summary of this chapter. So watch this video carefully and read the chapter after that. So Ozebo is a very good secret agent. He was so smart, but he was fat and he was so short. He was not that much tall. And Fowler is the writer in this chapter. Fowler is the writer and he wanted to know something about the secret agent whose name is Ozebo. He is very smart secret agent. He heard about that secret agent that he is very nice. He does his work very nicely. He's perfect in his work. And he really wanted to write something about that kind of secret agent who is very much perfect in his work. That's why he went into the hotel where the Ozebo was staying in the room, and his room was not that much nice. His room and the corridor in which he was living was so dirty and the furniture was also so poor. So that's why he reached at that place where the Ozebo was living at that time. When the Fowler reached there to meet the Ozebo, and at that day Ozebo was expecting an important papers, important documents from someone. He was expecting, he was going to take the important documents for someone. And that was the secret documents that he was going to expect or take, and he did not inform anyone about those secret papers. So when he opened the door with the writer whose name was Fowler, when both of the persons opened the door, at that time another secret agent was standing in his room already, and that secret agent name was Max. And Max came there to take that important documents from the another secret agent who is smart, intelligent, and whose name was Ozebo. He wanted to take those papers from the Ozebo, but Ozebo did not want to give those papers to the another secret agent whose name was Max. Max was not a nice secret agent. He was not nice. He was so bad person. That's why he required those papers to use them in a negative way. But Ozebo did not want to do that. Fowler got frightened, means by seeing the pistol in the Max's hand. Max had a pistol with him, and with the help of the pistol, he wanted to take the important documents from the Ozebo. At that time, Ozebo did not panic at all. His mind was working. He was thinking by his mind that what should I do now, because I don't want to give the papers to him. What should I do? So that's why he engaged that man. He indulged that man in their talking. He started talking to that man. Fowler got frightened. He was just sitting in a corner. But Ozebo started talking to the person Max that how did you know about the important documents that I'm going to expect that documents today. So he was just making that person busy in their own conversation. After some time the doorbell rang, and when the doorbell rang, at that time means a waiter was standing behind the door. But Ozebo told to the Max that waiter is not standing there, means police is there to give me the important documents that I am expecting today. And there is the balcony. There is a balcony outside my house. If you would see near my room, there is a balcony, but there was no balcony there. So he was just giving the hint to the Max that if you want to escape yourself, protect yourself from the police, then you can go in the balcony. So when the doorbell rang, at that time the Ozebo told to the Max, the police is there to give me the important documents. And now what would you do now? If the police would see you, police would arrest you and you will have to go into the prison. Now it's up to you that what you are going to do now. At this the Max got frightened and he was confused that what should I do now. So he said, okay, I am going into the balcony now. So whenever the police will go from this place after giving you the papers, I'll come back again and I'll take those papers from you. So when he opened the door, when he was just going to open the door, and Max was going to go into the balcony, he opened the door and waiter was there with a tray in his hand, and Max just jumped outside the room and he was shouting, he was crying, he was shouting badly because there was no balcony there, and he fall down from his room and he died on the spot. So at that time, intelligent mind of the Ozebo was working, and due to his intelligence, he just took those papers safe and he just made him fool that police has come to give me the papers, but police was not there. Waiter was there, and he knew this thing that I didn't call the police. I didn't call the police to give me the papers. I just called the waiter to give me the eatables things now. So he made the fool of him, and he proved himself as an intelligent creature, as an intelligent secret agent. And the Fowler came to know everything about the Ozable in one night only, and he wrote everything about the Ozable, and he knew this thing really very well. This thing was confirmed for him that yes, Ozable is a very nice and intelligent secret agent, and he uses his mind very nicely. He is perfect in his work. So that was all in this chapter, but to make this chapter more clear, you will have to read the chapter thoroughly. Still, if you feel any doubt, any problem, you can call me or text me anytime. I'll help you to solve your problem. Okay? Read the chapter thoroughly and prepare yourself for the assignment also. I can give you the assignment of this chapter anytime. All the best.